The Golden Touch. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a wealthy and powerful king named Midas. King Midas had a vast kingdom, abundant treasures, and all the riches one could desire. Despite his immense wealth, King Midas was not content. He had an insatiable desire for more gold, believing that gold was the greatest thing in the world. King Midas had a beautiful daughter named Marigold, whom he loved dearly. However, his obsession with gold often kept him preoccupied, leaving little time for his daughter. One day, as Midas was counting his gold coins, a mysterious figure appeared before him. The figure, with an otherworldly aura, introduced himself as a magical being who could grant Midas one wish. Without hesitation, King Midas declared, "I wish for everything I touch to turn into gold." The magical being warned Midas to think carefully about his wish, but Midas was adamant. Seeing his determination, the magical being granted his wish and vanished. Overjoyed, Midas began to test his new power. He touched a table, and it instantly turned into solid gold. He touched a chair, a vase, and even the curtains, all of which transformed into shimmering gold. Midas was ecstatic, believing he had received the greatest gift in the world. The next morning, Midas awoke with excitement, eager to continue turning everything into gold. However, as he sat down for breakfast, he discovered a problem. When he picked up a piece of bread, it turned into gold, rendering it inedible. He tried to drink water, but the water too turned into gold. Realizing he could not eat or drink, Midas began to worry. Just then, his daughter Marigold entered the room. Unaware of her father's new power, she ran to embrace him. Midas reached out to hug her, and to his horror, she turned into a lifeless golden statue. King Midas was devastated. He had not foreseen that his wish would harm his beloved daughter. Desperate and heartbroken, Midas prayed to the magical being to take back the golden touch. He promised to cherish what truly mattered and to never let greed control him again. Hearing his sincere plea, the magical being appeared once more. He told Midas to wash his hands in the river flowing near the palace to rid himself of the golden touch. Midas rushed to the river and plunged his hands into the water. As he did, he felt the magical power leave him. Relieved, he hurried back to the palace. To his immense joy, he found that everything he had touched had returned to its original state, including his beloved daughter Marigold. King Midas embraced her, tears of gratitude in his eyes. From that day on, King Midas was a changed man. He realized the true value of love, family, and the simple joys of life. He no longer cared for gold and riches, understanding that happiness could not be found in material wealth. Midas spent his days with his daughter, appreciating every moment and sharing his newfound wisdom with his kingdom. Moral of the story: the golden touch teaches that greed can lead to unintended and dire consequences. True happiness and contentment come from appreciating and valuing the intangible treasures in life, such as love, family, and relationships, rather than material wealth.
Thanks for listening to Podcast Stories. Don't forget to subscribe to get more updates.